We give thanks to the Most High, Ramasedi. Today, we open Dizemba, not with celebration, but with truth, so that we may descend into joy with clean spirits and honest hearts. This is the last heavy sermon before the light. Let this truth prepare us for the joy that follows. In our families, in our communities, and in our country, we often mistake silence for maturity, silence for respect, silence for peace. But hear this clearly. Silence does not protect you. Silence protects abuse. And in the eyes of those who harm you, silence is consent. And in the eyes of the universe, silence is agreement. Because in the beginning was the Word. Life unfolds through words. Boundaries are created through words. Freedom is spoken before it is lived. If the word no never leaves your mouth, life assumes you agreed. This is why cycles repeat, because the boundary was never spoken, because the objection was never voiced, because the soul was never defended, because silence stood where a word should have been. Not because you wanted the pain, but because you were never taught to speak against it. A silent mouth becomes an open door for the same hurt to return again and again. My brother, Fred, rest in power, died in silence. He died in a home where truth was not allowed to breathe. He died surrounded by people who broke him mentally and spiritually, long before asthma touched his body. And when I set a boundary to protect my own life, he had nowhere else to go. He moved closer to the very people who were destroying him. At his funeral, when Moabi said, "We were not close, but we grew close recently because of a family matter," he confessed without understanding it. My brother grew close to pain because silence had taken all his options away. This is how black families lose sons. This is how trauma kills. Not through illness, through unspoken truth. This festive season, as families gather, childhood wounds will resurface. Old hierarchies will reactivate. Emotionally immature people will test you. Guilt will be used as a weapon. Silence will be expected from you. But hear me. You cannot grow in poisoned soil. You cannot heal in hostile rooms. You cannot live where your voice is forbidden. Say no. Say it boldly. Say it cleanly. Say it with the authority Ramasedi placed inside you. A spoken no is medicine. A spoken no is protection. A spoken no is survival. As we step into December, the descent into joy, we must do so with truth on our tongues. Ramasedi gives us permission to speak. Biko died so that we could speak freely. Our ancestors gave their breath, their blood, and their bones so that we may stand tall in truth. We honor them by refusing silence. We honor them by choosing life. So today, we declare, not just as individuals, but as a nation, South Africa, choose life. Speak your truth. Set your boundaries Protect your spirit. Walk in Ramasedi and refuse to die in silence. Amen. Dizemba is open. Let joy find us with clean hearts. A leboge Ramasedi. Dankie san. We give thanks to the Most High. Ra.